Hello, I'm Holden Ramey with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by the American Gelbvieh Association. Over the last 3 years, utilization of live cattle forward contracts has been fairly limited from a historical standpoint. At least part of the reason for this has been the fact that throughout the period, the market has generally trended higher and fundamentals have consistently supported a bullish outlook. However, there has been an uptick in the volume of cattle being traded through forward contracts. This has been driven by producers looking to secure record high price levels in the face of rising uncertainty around the beef demand landscape and future cattle prices. Here more recently, some of the largest volume increases have been observed in the first 4 months of 2026. In January, the most recent report showed an increase of 15,000 head from the previous week. Cumulatively, so far, January has over 122,000 head contracted, which is around 28,000 head over the same time last year. In February, there have been nearly 142,000 head contracted so far, which is toward the upper end of the previous 10 years range. Last week saw an increase of 13,000 head contracted for February delivery. The delivery months of March and April saw increases of around 20,000 head. So far in March, there has been nearly 120,000 head contracted, 31,000 head of last year, while cumulative volume in April has been just over 138,000 head, more than 22,000 head larger than 2025. The volume of forward contracted cattle will likely continue to rise as producers look for alternative ways to manage risk, and going forward, it will be important to evaluate risk management opportunities in order to protect equity. Turning to this week's markets, moderate cash trade occurred at 238 and 240 live in the south, steadied at $2 lower than the prior week. In the north, trade was moderate, ranging from 235 to 240 live and 370 dressed, which is $1 to $6 lower than last week. Both the live cattle and feeder cattle futures struggled on Friday, with most contracts closing limit lower. On the week, December live cattle have softened nearly $8 per hundredweight, closing just under $234. Feeders saw even more weakness as the January contract lost over $21, finishing the week near $348. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.